Hello, this video manual is meant to better understand how the ViciDial web client works and learn how to use all of its features correctly. Let's get started. Depending on how the IT has set up the ViciDial web link, you may be opening a web browser or use the web link address https://dynames.trekpacific.prv, and you will be directed to the login screen. So you should also launch iBeam, or what we call the cell phone, along with the ViciDial. So once iBeam is up, check if you are registered. So if registered successfully, your username should appear as ready. Then we have to go back to the ViciDial login screen and select time clock. Okay, so it is mandatory to time clock before your shift start. It's an independent time clock application that allows agents to clock in and clock out. So first, you have to enter your user login and password and click submit. The login details will be provided by the IT. Okay, so let's try to log in. Hit submit. Okay, so you will then see a notice of the last time you clocked out with the login button below. So just click the login button and go back to the welcome screen and click the agent login and key in your username and password. Okay, and also you have to select for the campaign and then click the submit button. Okay, so now once you're in the application, you're going to get a call. So just hit the answer button and you'll hear the system announce you are the only one in this conference. So meaning or indicating that the connection is successful, and that will be the voice connection to the dialer. So at this point, you are already logged into the ViciDial and you are unpaused. So most of the buttons on the left side will not be activated until you are on a call. Okay, at the top of your screen, you will see the ID of the phone you are currently connected through, as well as your user ID. You will also see several tabs at the top left corner of the screen. The ViciDial main tab is the furthest to the left, followed by the script tab. So ViciDial is the main screen that shows all the customer information in the system. The script tab's purpose is to show the agent the script to read. So the script tab may pop up when a call comes to you. Otherwise, you can get to the script tab by just clicking on the tab portion at the top. And you can go back to the main ViciDial screen by clicking on the ViciDial tab at the top. Okay, if you are in manual dial mode, you will see Dial Next Number button in place of the green Pause and Resume buttons. The first button below your green call control buttons is the Start Recording. So this button will initiate an audio recording of the session. The next button is Park Call button, where it allows you to send the customer that is in your session to a music on hold waiting area. So once you send the customer to park, you can retrieve them by clicking on the button again. Next would be the Transfer Conference button. So this button opens a blue form that allows the agent to transfer the call or add a third party. Next is Hang Up Customer. This is used to end a specific call, which will take you directly to the disposition screen. Below, you will also see links to manually dial a customer. So we have the manual dial and the fast dial. So if you click on the manual dial link, you will go to a screen allowing you to specify the customer number you want to call. Okay, so you have to enter the phone number here, which is digits only. So let's try to put a number and try to call. So once you entered the number, you have to click on the dial now, and it will directly go to the call itself. Okay, so it shows I'm on a live call. Okay, though it will show the date. Okay, and then, okay, so the hang up option or hang up customer is where you will select for the disposition. Okay, so after a call is hung up, the green disposition screen will appear. So here you can select the appropriate status for the call we've just completed. So to select a status, we can either double click the link or just click the link, then hit the submit button. Okay, so if you are in a auto dial mode and want to go into pause before receiving your next call, we have to select or tick the pause box and then hit submit. Okay, so this assures that we are on or we will be in pause after dispositioning the call, and we do not immediately get another call. Okay, so let's try the other one, which is the fast dial. So for this, just enter the phone number here and enter the dial code and click fast dial. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, so since this is a test call, we can just go hang up and the green disposition screen appears again. Then we have to select for the call disposition and hit the submit button. Okay, so we also have the ability to control the volume level of the customer, as well as being able to mute yourself by clicking on buttons at the bottom of the agent screen, which is this one, this two button. So the customer volume control buttons are directly below, and there is a button with a red up, okay, and a button below that will a blue down arrow, okay, to lower the customer volume. On the right side of the screen, there's a mute button that allows the agent to mute themselves. Below, there's also a small line of type that shows the software version and build date. Okay, and at the bottom is a link to show the calls that you are in session. So clicking this link toggles the display on and off. So calls in queue. Okay, it will show you the inbound calls below. Okay. So if you are paused and there are calls in queue, you can immediately click on take call option. It should be showing here. Okay. So to see the agents that are logged in on your system, or just the agents logged into your campaign or user group, you can click the agents view, and this will bring up the agents view sidebar. Okay. So this will show the agents with it's actually color coded. So blue for ready, purple for in call, and yellow for pause. So it shows I'm paused since I already selected paused. Okay, so when you go on a break, you have to remain logged into the dialer and simply go into pause mode. So this allows you to to use a pause code to show what kind of break you are on. So to select a pause code, just click on the text link below, enter a pause code, and it and a screen will appear with choices of pause codes like first 15 minutes break, second 15 minutes break, or lunch. Okay, so let's try to click on lunch there. So automatically, even though we are tagged as lunch, okay, we are still logged in to the dialer. Okay, but we are still on pause until we start calling again. So after the break has ended, okay, so make sure to not hang up your phone at this time. So when you are done with the shift, click on the log out button in the upper right corner. So this will hang up your phone and show a re-login link. So if you click on the re-login link, all of the information that you entered when you logged in will show up on the screen, like this one. Okay, and you don't have to fill it all in again. So just make a note. At no time should we press the back or the forward buttons in the web browser. So this may log you out without you knowing. So do not close the browser with an X at the top of the window. That may lead to your session not ending properly, and you may not be logged out and may result in losing clock in of the ViciDial timesheet. And that is the end of this video manual. If you have questions, feel free to send me an email. Have a great day.